mean, I was talking to somebody and it went by me to a table and it stopped our conversation. It was this big plate of what looked like ribs.
Yeah.
Shorter, but it also looked like the best steak, tenderloin steak. What was that?
Well, it's a sous vide short rib that we have on the menu.
Sous vide?
Sous vide, yeah.
Really?
The meaning of it is under vacuum. So
under vacuum,
so you're taking essentially a plastic bag and you're taking the air out of it with whatever it is that you're cooking inside of it.
Can you show us how to do it?
Oh, absolutely.
So this is the famous sous vide machine. What's going on here?
Well, basically we've got our vacuumed protein in the water. This is the immersion circulator. Basically, we're holding a temperature right now, 57 degrees Celsius, which is 132, which is medium rare.
Right, so you got it exactly where you want it.
So this water, I mean, you can touch it. It's not boiling water. It's a gentle cook.
Yeah.
So what it's essentially doing is it's breaking down all the components of the protein, connective tissue, exactly. And so that, what you visualize medium rare as being is that little pink center.
Yeah.
So it's been in there for a couple days.
Yeah,
so then we cool it down.
It's never going to overcook because it doesn't get above that temperature.
It doesn't get above the temperature.
A lot of juice in there. Is that
juice
from the meat, or did you put that in there?
Both. So we just kind of cut it out of the bag here.
As the vacuum is breaking, okay, some of that juice is getting sucked back into the meat, it looks like.
It does.
And some is coming out.
It does.
Get that
so we take it here. We had to choose between wood and gas. We have a certain ventilation system, and again, going back to the wood fire, I wanted wood fire.
Wood.
We're not a scientific avant-garde restaurant, We use this purely as a tool. So what we've got here, again, is a perfectly medium rare. Now, see, this is where the wood fire becomes such a beautiful element. We just need some pretty intense hard heat on this, and then that's going to create this crust with a perfectly cooked inside. And I'll put that in there, and then I'll,
instant sear on the meat.
It's searing quickly already. You can see this one's just completely dried out. And then I'll get it really close to the fire so that it basically just combusts. So we just, it's just self-ignited. We're going to get a lot of just real flash heat on this thing.
So here he's applying contemporary sort of modern scientific cooking with traditional wood fire cooking, and we're coming up with something that I've really never seen anywhere else.
And a lot of people are coming here and they try to recreate Italy.
Yeah.
And I think what we try to do is recreate the mindset of Italy. That's the idea I took from working in Naples.
Yeah.
Use what's around you and it's going to taste good.
Look how perfectly cooked that is.
You've got this really
it's been cooking 72 hours and it's still red.
Yeah, and you don't have your pink center. Now you have a fully broken down, cooked, soft piece of meat. You don't need to serve this with a steak knife.
People like yourself are really connecting with the growers, so that part of it isn't just where it's grown, it's knowing the person who's growing it. And I think that's a real trademark of this movement, we calling it the artisan movement, is that the connection with the grower and the chef at the end.
There's a sense inside of us that says we need some community, or we want to be surrounded by this community. And in the food world, you can see it taking over.
Yeah.
You see it through these blogs, you see it through this thing, and especially now with wood fire, because we're all connected now because of this wood fire. Oh, thanks, Al.
These are great beers.
Yeah.
Tell me about this beer that we're going to have.
This is from a company.
Most people think of wine with meat.
Yeah. This is actually a place in Southern California called The Brewery, B-R-U-E-R-Y. It's a fantastic beer. So,
all right. So thank you very much. And we'll try this, and we'll try it with this incredible shirt. Well, let's give it a
shot.
Yeah. This is one of the best meat dishes I've ever tasted. It just melts in your mouth. I'm loving it. Kelly, thanks so much for sharing all of this, your vision, your work. You're now the guy in Boulder.